you are struggling to stand out in the print-on-demand world, you are not alone. But today we are walking through 4 different brands that have absolutely killed their print-on-demand niche. And not just that, but why they're crushing it. We are going to reverse engineer why these brands have grown to the level that they have, whether that be super clever targeting, amazing brand building and social media, so that way you have the playbook to launching and building a print-on-demand business that actually sells. Whether you are just starting out or stuck scaling, this could be the video that is your breakthrough for print on demand. Let's jump in. You'll hear some people over the internet and on YouTube that are like, hey, having a niche isn't important. And while to an extent, I think that there are some folks that can be successful in that, it is not something that I recommend if you're just launching with print on demand, or if you have a print on demand business that spans across a ton of niches and you haven't really been able to gain the traction. I would use this as a moment to take a pause and actually drill down into a niche. The examples I'm going to be walking through today are stellar examples of what happens when you appropriately pick a niche and focus on that and grow more of the presence and brand awareness within that niche, because it allows you to start ranking and being recognized for a specific corner of the internet, as opposed to being like a one-stop shop for every single option out there. The first example that I'm going to walk through is super timely for the upcoming Father's Day. It is a website called Classic Dad. Now, when I happened upon this print-on-demand shop, I absolutely started dying laughing, because it is the perfect quintessential website if somebody is looking for Father's Day gifts, a gift for dad, a birthday gift, anything relating to dad. The amount of different captions and funny kind of text elements they have in here perfectly sums up what people are looking for when they're thinking of the classic dad. And so they've really nailed the way that they are presenting their brand, and what they are selling matches exactly with what people think when they think of classic dad. This is a presumably Shopify website. All the examples I'm going to be talking through today are standalone websites where people are selling outside of platforms from Etsy. Some of them have had some experience selling on Etsy, but giving you an example of how you can take your print-on-demand business and make it into its separate standalone brand that is able to be a sellable asset one day down the road. So Classic Dad, it is exactly what it sounds like. They sell t-shirts and products that are exclusively related to dads and the funny things that dads are known for. So I've selected onto here the top sellers, and you can see some really good examples of that. Grillin', chillin', refillin', hey hungry, I'm dad, making some funny dad jokes, the thermostat police. Everybody knows that when you're at dad's house, don't touch the thermostat. If it's hot in there, it doesn't matter. He wants to conserve energy. So very funny kind of topics that go across like home care, blade of glory, lawnmowers, I'm not sleeping, I'm resting my eyes. Dads are always like falling asleep. So they've really taken that essence of what it means to be just like, a classic dad. And they have created all of these wonderful designs that marry that and bring kind of that nostalgia of like, oh yeah, I can relate to this, which I think is the perfect quintessential brand and move for a print-on-demand brand. As you can see on here, they are not doing anything crazy. They have flat lays of all their t-shirts, no fuss, no muss. And as you scroll through the options, they've really just nailed the branding of each one of these t-shirts. What I love about this even further is if we click into one of these t-shirts, they are listing their t-shirts for $29.99. They have a Father's Day deal going right now for 25% off checkout. So they're really trying to capitalize on the seasonality of Father's Day that's coming up. But this, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure that this is an American Apparel t-shirt. So we can't be 100% sure, but when we go over to Printify, we can find a very similar t-shirt, the American Apparel tee. It is starting at $7.90 plus $3.99 for shipping. So all in, this t-shirt is going to cost about $12 to ship out to the customer, and they are charging $29.99 with potentially 25% off. So right off the bat here, you can see that this is a phenomenal margin driver for print on demand, and is something that is very simple to execute, and they've just crushed it by niching down into these dad tees. The next brand that I'm walking through is a brand called We The Babes. Now, We The Babes is a beautifully designed website, also powered by Shopify, so it's a great platform for you to be able to host all of your products. If you have a print-on-demand business that is working well on Etsy and you have interest in launching into your own .com and your own store, I would definitely recommend using Shopify. I'll post a link to them in the description below. They have a free trial to get started, but it's basically as easy as setting up an Etsy account, but it allows you to actually have a beautiful website like this. We the Babes is a brand that is committed to using fashion as a means of promoting gender equality and dismantling the patriarchal society. So it's very clear that this is a brand that is geared towards women that are supporting other women and standing in that feminist nature. And they really nailed that niche and made it very clear when somebody lands on site what you can get with this brand. One thing that is a little bit different about this brand is, as we saw with the classic dad, that was focused on a little bit of a lower price point. So we were seeing a t-shirt that was $30. Here on this brand, they are kind of elevating their mock-ups. Before we had these flat lay mock-ups, here they are ordering custom products of all of their items, and they're taking really amazing mock-ups and making it clear that this is more of a premium brand, and you're buying into this brand because of that feeling that you get and how these women look cool, badass, amazing. And that is allowing them to charge a higher price for all of their products. So for example, if we click into one of these products, they're charging $46.72 for one of these t-shirts. And we know that this is likely going to be a Comfort Colors tee, because when we click into it, we see the color guide that is from a print-on-demand provider. So we know that these colors are specific to Comfort Colors, which we know the Comfort Colors 1717 has taken the print-on-demand world by storm. So it's another example of, hey guys, this is something that all of us could do, is we can take all these learnings from brands like this and apply them to our own print-on-demand shops that are generating a lot of revenue. So they've completely nailed this feminism niche. We can learn here that mock-ups are super important for being able to charge like a higher price point. Another key indicator that this brand is doing really well is they actually also sell on Etsy. Not only do they sell on Etsy, they have taken this kind of niche of feminism tees and badass women tees and made that more of their identity. And that is a category that's actually been on the rise over the last 3 to 12 months. If I use my Everbee tool, as I typically do for all my product analytics, and I type in feminist tee and take a look at the entire database, we can see that there are products in this niche that are doing $8,000 per month, and they've only been live for 9 months. As you can see here, in this list of 10 products that I'm looking at, only one of them has been around for more than a year. And so it's clear here that if we do our research, feminist tees and politically charged tees are kind of on the rise. And so there's an opportunity here for brands like this to really establish themselves as the go-to space for tees like this. Another cool thing here is that brand, We the Babes, actually also sells on Etsy. So we can kind of get a flavor to the type of revenue that they are generating by using Everbee and taking a look at their back-end metrics. So they have this tee that they have at a little bit of a lower price point on Etsy. They are doing nearly $7,000 per month of revenue on this tee. So there is immense opportunity to take some of the learnings about these mock-ups and the branding and how they are just kind of standing in this premium price point for their Comfort Colors tees and leaning more onto the high-end branding element of the business to create this successful brand that is doing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month of revenue. And it's really cool to see that. We know here from like a margin perspective too, that the Comfort Colors tee can be found on Printify for as low as $10.67 with $3.99 shipping. So they're paying anywhere between $15 to $18 for one of these tees, depending on sizing and color. And yet they're charging $36 to $46 for these tees. So they're figuring out a way to make anywhere from 30 to 50% margin off of tees. And I'm not saying that everybody's going to be able to have that success, but it is a really good example of what can happen when you dedicate time into the branding of your shop. My third example is going to be a website called Tumbled Textiles, also run on the back end of Shopify. So again, another example of being able to build your print-on-demand shop from Shopify. And this is a store that focuses only on Texas tees and items. So if you have pride for the state of Texas, if you live in Texas or have people that have interest in Texas, that is the entire niche of this brand. And they really exemplified that through all of their products, of really just making it very clear this is more modeled closely to the classic dad, where they're doing flat lays. They have a closer price point of $30 for one of these t-shirts, and they're really just focusing on the interest and the niche of people that are from Texas or have a connection to Texas. A couple other things that I noticed about this brand is they do offer free domestic shipping on orders over $99. So that's something that a lot of us can take a lesson from, of incentivizing people to spend and order multiple products in one order if that means that they're going to get free shipping. So that was a good call out that I noticed. I also noticed that if you look into their collections tab, they exclusively say right on here, print on demand collection. These are designs printed on these products made carefully and specifically after an order is processed. And so they say that it might take a little bit longer for things to ship out. So they kind of identify between which products are print on demand versus things that they have already had in stock from other products. But there's quite a few of these products that they exclusively say are print on demand. And they offer a couple of interesting things here that we could absolutely do with print on demand. So if we see here, they actually use a custom neck inner label, which is something that is offered through suppliers like Printify that actually allows you to design the neck inner label to be completely customized to whatever you want for your brand. So it's cool to note here that those are options that are happening in these like super niched stores. And more to learn in the sense of having a niche that is specific to an identity once again, having a pricing strategy that is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, pretty decent margins, anywhere again from 30 to 40% margins, offering some discounts with free shipping, and these like specialized branding pieces like inner labels or designs that you can only get in one place. The last brand that I'm gonna walk through is a personal favorite. It strikes me as something that I identify with, and it is a brand called Untamed Ego. And it is basically a brand of print on demand and non-print on demand products that is for being funny, being bold, having some vintage elements, but it's mainly focused on the unhinged and funny branding piece of it that is great for gifting, but is also great for just tees that are wearing around the house. When I say that these are funny tees, these are some examples of that. Say it again with like a ducky and a little knife. They have all different types of gifts when it comes to the candles that are, again, once again, print on demand. That is perfect for gifting and is meant more for people that are unique, ruthless, funny, kitschy, not afraid to have curse words on their items, and is a great opportunity for all those gifting niches, but also for every holiday moment. They do a lot of things for different holidays and drops that make it a really fresh brand to go in and always get something new, which is a really great benefit of print on demand. As holidays come around, it's absolutely something that you can launch new products for, and I encourage you to take a look at that. But they have a Mother's Day collection where they can take a look at different candles, funny candles like this. Mom, congrats, I turned out perfect. I recognize this candle. This is one of my favorite suppliers for candles called Lumient, and they offer candles that look exactly like this with a range of different scents. So not saying that they are using print on demand for all of their fulfillment, but they are using options from print on demand, and clearly it's working out for them with how many products they have listed. They have different categories across Father's Day as well, and have launched t-shirts that are funny, and people come to this website for funny, unhinged, borderline inappropriate items that in itself is a niche. One piece that I think has taken this brand to the next level has actually been their use of social media. Untamed Ego on Instagram has over 500,000 followers. So when you have over 500,000 followers and you are putting out videos that are funny and eye-catching and controversial at some point, you are going to drum up a lot of traffic that likely propels your business forward. Getting to 500,000 followers is not an easy feat, and it's not something that's going to happen overnight, but it is a really good example and a learning that we can take here, that having a phenomenal social media presence can really take your business to the next level with print on demand or really any other brand, but can really drive the traffic for you, especially if you are wanting to launch your own business outside of Etsy. You'll need to have traffic, and to drive that traffic, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest are all really good ways to generate that traffic. So that way people are coming to your site, and then we can capture capture, 4% of them to actually convert and purchase for us. If we take a look at all of these learnings, what I have taken away from them is that there is a niche for all 4 of them, and that niche is anchored into some sort of identity, whether it be dad's super bold, inappropriate tees, or more of a feminist tier. All of them are taking something that is unique to a person and an identity and niching down into that area. They're going across all types of products, but they've chosen a niche and they've really killed that niche. They are using pricing strategies and mock-up strategies that fit with their brand, whether that be charging a price and having a free shipping, or they're using mock-ups to really get a more premium price point. And because they're outside of Etsy, they're not competing through all of these other listings that look really similar. They're being able to get that person to shop. And then at that point, it's not as necessary to have the lowest price possible because people have already made it to that shop and they're there for a specific reason. They're also utilizing cool things like discounts for Father's Day or free shipping on orders over a certain amount to make sure that they're convincing people to convert to actually purchase those products. Hopefully this was helpful in giving you some ideas on how the best brands are doing it. If this was helpful, please like and subscribe for more content like this.